Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to solve exercise 6.1 of chapter 6 Lines and Angles, which is there in class 9th mathematics. Let us have the first question. In figure which is given in this exercise question number 1, line AB and CD here you can see CD line intersect line AB at O if angle AOC, this angle AOC plus angle BOE. So here you cannot see E here. So BOE. So it will be a ray OE which is given in this figure from this point O. So angle BOE, when we add together, it is given as 70 degree, and angle BOD is given as 40 degree. So this angle is given as BOD is given as 40 degree. Find angle BOE, that is a question mark. The BOE angle is unknown for us, and also we need to find reflex angle of COE, that is also a question mark for us. Angle COE is also unknown. Initially they have given that line AB and line CD, these two lines intersect at point O. So now let us solve this question. As this particular part is already given, that angle AOC and angle BOE, when added together, it gives 70 degree. Now see that angle AOC and angle BOD is vertically opposite angles. When these two angles are vertically opposite angles, so they are also equal, means angle AOC is equal to angle BOD will be equal in angles. And why they are vertically opposite? Because we have seen that these two lines used to intersect at a point O, and whatever the angles they will form, they are vertically opposite angles. By theorem 6.1 we can say these two angles are equal. Now BOD is already given as angle BOD is already given as 40 degree. It means that angle AOC is also 40 degree. Now put the value in this equation. We have AOC plus angle BOE is equal to 70 degree. So angle AOC is 40 degree, we have got it down. Then angle BOE will be equal to 70 degree. Then angle BOE will be equal to 70 degree minus 40 degree. So it will come as 30 degree. So angle BOE is 30 degree. Now we need to find reflex of angle COE. So for that we need to see that here we can see that AOB is a straight line. AOB is a straight line. So on the basis of that, whatever the angles it is forming, if we add together, it will be a sum of 180 degree. Angle AOC plus angle BOE plus angle COE will be equal to 180 degree. Angle AOC is given as 40 degree. Angle BOE is given as 30 degree plus angle COE is not known, then angle COE will be equal to 180 minus 70, that is 110 degree. Now if angle COE is 110 degree, then angle of reflex angle of angle COE will be equal to 360 degree minus 110. So it will be 250 degree. So in this way we have come across question number 1. Now we can move to question number 2. Here we have question 2 for exercise 6.1. In figure, line XY. So here a line XY we have drawn and MN, another line MN, line MN used to intersect at point O if angle POY is 90 degree. So we have to draw a perpendicular ray from point O on line XY. It is POY, that is 90 degree, and A ratio B is given as 2 ratio 3, and we need to find C. So in the figure, this angle is angle A, this angle is angle B, and this angle is angle C. And the other part which is given initially, it is line XY and line MN intersect at point O. So we need to solve this question. We can understand that if these two lines intersect XY and MN, means they will be forming some angles which are vertically opposite and they will be considered as equal. But before that, the ratio of two angles have been given. A angle, B angle ratio is 2:3, and we need to find angle C. So here let A will be 2x, then B will be 3x. So angle A plus angle B. So already we can see that here that XOY is a straight line. It means that the angles which are forming, which are present above the lines, if it is summed, it will be 180 degree. That is angle XOM plus angle MOP plus angle POY will be equal to 180 degree. This XOM is angle B, MOP is angle A, and POY is already given as 90 degree. and equal to 180 degree. Then angle A plus angle B will be equal to 180 minus 90. So it can be shown 180 minus 90 degree. So angle A plus B will be equal to 90 degree. Now angle A is given as 2x, angle B is given as 3x will be equal to 90 degree. 3 plus 2 5x equal to 90 degree. Then x will be equal to 90 degree upon 5. So it will be 5 on 5, then here 5 on 5, 5 8 40. So x will be equal to 18. It is 18 degree. So angle A will be 2x, that is 2 multiplied with 18 degree. 18 to the 36 degree. Then B will be equal to 3x, 3 multiplied with 18 degree, that will be equal to 54 degree. So in this way we have found angle A and angle B. Now what about angle C? Here your angle C is equal to angle XON. This XON is equal to angle MOY, because this one is vertically opposite angle and these vertically opposite angles are equal with taking reference of theorem 6.1, where it is given that when these two lines and line XOY and line MON used to intersect at point O, so they form an angle, here angle C and here angle MOY. These are vertically opposite and vertically opposite angles are equal. So with the reference of this we can say that whatever the angle MOY will be there, so here you can see angle MOY is sum of angle A plus 90 degree. Angle A we have found as 36 degree. Angle POY 90 degree is given already in the question. So when it is added, it will be 126 degree. So angle C is 126 degree. So in this way we will solve this question. Now we are with the next question, that is question number 3. In question number 3 it is given in figure, a figure is drawn. Here you can see this figure, a line ST is given and a triangle is drawn above this line where the point Q is present on the line, point R is present on the line. When these two points are extended further, the two rays will meet at a point P. Now as for the question, it is given that angle PQR, means this angle, is equal to angle PRQ, means this angle, both are equal. We need to prove angle PQS. Here it is PQS, means this angle is also equal to angle PRT, means this angle, the outside angle, the external angles. Internal angles of the triangle are equal, and what about the external angles which are there? They should be equal, that we need to prove in the question. Now we can see that ray QP stand on line ST with reference of this, we can say that angle SQP plus angle PQR is equal to 180 degree, taking the reference of linear pair axiom. Similarly, ray RP stand on line ST. We can say that angle PRT and angle PRQ sum is 180 degree, taking the reference of linear pair axiom. Now from these two equations, this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. From these two equations, if we compare, we can say that angle SQP plus angle PQR will be equal to angle PRT and plus angle PRQ. Here from the given part, PQR and PRQ are equal, so they will cancel each other. Remaining will be angle SQP will be equal to angle PRT. So that is the part we need to prove. So that is how we will solve this question, and the question will be basically solved with the help of a reference of linear pair axiom, axiom 6.1. Now after solving question number 3, we can solve question number 4. Here we have question 4. In question 4 it is given in figure, so we need to draw a figure. Here we can see a straight line AB is given, and from a point O a ray stand as OC, and from the point O another ray stand as OD. Now here angle BOC is given as angle X, angle AOC is given as angle Y, angle BOD is given as angle W, and angle AOD is given as angle Z. Now in the question it is given if x plus y is equal to W plus Z, means angle x plus angle y is equal to angle W plus angle Z, then we need to prove that angle AOB is a line. So let's understand the question. We have known that if the sum of all the angles, angle x plus angle y plus angle z plus angle w, if all these angles are summed together, it is equal to 360 degree. Now x plus y paired together, z plus w paired together will be equal to 360 degree. X plus y, let it be same as it is. Now this w plus z can be written as x plus y as it is given in the question. So it will be equal to 360 degree. So it will be 2 times of x plus y, that is equal to 360 degree. X plus y will be equal to 360 degree upon 2. X plus y will be equal to 180 degree. So the sum of these two angles, angle x plus angle y, is 180 degree. If it is happening in this way, so with reference of axiom 6.2, we can say that the sum of two angles if it is 180 degree, then uh, here we can say that ray OC stand on line AOB. So with reference of this, we can say AOB is a line. As we see that angle Y plus angle 6x is equal to 180 degree, which is forming a linear pair. When there is a linear pair, that is by adding of two angles is 180 degree, so we will say that the line is AOB here. AOB is a straight line. Moving further in the exercise, we have now question 5. In figure, POQ is a line. So a straight line we need to draw POQ as a straight line. Ray OR is perpendicular to line PQ. So ray OR is a ray which is perpendicular to line PQ. So here it will be 90 degree. OS is another ray lying between ray OP and ray OR. So ray OS is between ray OP and ray OR. So these are the things which are given. Firstly, I should write on PROQ is 90 degree and ray OS is between ray OR and ray OP. Then we need to prove that angle ROS is equal to half of this particular subtraction, that is QOS minus POS. So this thing we have to prove here in this question. So let's see here, where is QOS? QOS, this is what QOS. Where is POS? This is POS. If I take QOS angle, then subtract POS and do it in a half, then I will get ROS. That we need to prove. Now we will solve this one. So here we will see that it is given that POQ is a straight line. So angle POS plus angle ROS plus angle ROQ is equal to 180 degree. So put the values. ROQ is given as 90 degree. So angle POS plus angle ROS plus 90 degree will be equal to 180 degree. Solve this one. Angle POS plus angle ROS will be equal to 180 minus 90, that is 90 degree. Now we can find that angle ROS will be equal to 90 degree minus angle POS. What about angle ROS, angle ROS and angle ROQ is equal to angle QOS. Means QOS angle can be written as the sum of these two angles. Here you can see that angle ROQ is already given 90 degree. So we will write down here. Then angle ROS plus 90 degree equal to angle QOS. So angle ROS will be equal to angle QOS minus 90 degree. So now we will compare these two equations. It will be added together. So angle ROS plus angle ROS will be equal to 90 degree plus 90 degree minus angle POS plus angle QOS minus 90 degree. So this my plus 90 degree and minus 90 degree will cancel. So it is 2 times of angle ROS equal to minus angle POS plus angle QOS. Now angle ROS will be equal to angle QOS minus angle POS divided by 2. That is the thing we need to prove in this question. So this is how we will take this question. Now we can move to our next question, which is the last question for this exercise 6.1. Let us have question number 6. It is given that XYZ angle is 64 degree. Angle XYZ is given as 64 degree and XY is produced to point P. Draw the figure from a given information. If ray YQ bisect angle ZYP, we need to find here XYQ and we need to find the reflex angle of angle QYP. So we need to draw the diagram. This figure is given P Y X and here it is Z Y Z. X Y Z is 64 degree. Here it is YQ. So we see that XYP is a straight line. You can see in this figure XYP is a straight line. So the sum of all the angles above it, we will see that angle PYQ plus angle QYZ plus angle XYZ will be equal to 180 degree. Angle XYZ is given 64 degree. So it will be angle PYQ plus angle ZYQ will be equal to 180 minus 64 degree. So here angle PYQ and angle ZYQ both are equal, because in this question it is given that ray YQ bisect angle ZYP. If it bisect, it means that angle PYQ is equal to angle QYZ. So with the reference of this, we can make it down in this way. PYQ will be written as same, ZYQ can be written as PYQ, and 180 minus 64 is 116 degree. So it is 2 times of PYQ will be equal to 116 degree. Then PYQ will be equal to 116 upon 2, that is 58 degree. As we need to find the reflex of angle QYP or PYQ, so this will be equal to 360 degree minus 58 degree. It is 302 degree. Now in the question we need to find angle XYQ. Angle XYQ is the sum of two angles, angle XYZ and angle QYZ. Angle XYZ is 64 degree. Angle QYZ is equal to angle PYQ. We have just found that angle PYQ as 58 degree. When we add together, it is 122 degree. So this is how we will be solving these questions, and we have come across these 6 questions for exercise 6.1 of chapter lines and angles. Hopefully you will be visiting to this video and get an understanding for this exercise.